The anime verse thrives on its wild imagination, offering premises unlike any other, but beneath this rich tapestry lies a single genre crowned to be the undisputed king of the era. Back in the day, harems were the most saturated genre out there. You could not scroll through the season's catalog without seeing a harem anime, but now, that spot is taken by the Isekai genre. You can go from political intrigue to psychological struggles to comedy, all in the same genre. Even a vending machine Isekai can be a blast, proving the wackiest premises can be strangely delightful. For the most part, harems were choose your waifu simulations, but Isekai's possibilities are endless. Think of any plot and there is an Isekai version of it. The true magic of the genre lies in its audacious ability to fuse tropes under the same name. Like seeing Rudius be the literal RGB god this past season. After the 99th reincarnation Isekai, I had seen it all. Well, at least that's what I thought. Japanizing Beam to Suicide Squad was the most unexpected thing to see this season. We as anime fans had definitely imagined our beloved Western franchises in anime form. With unwavering loyalty and volatile personality, Harley Quinn is easily the best yandere character ever. My obsession over her was toxic enough, and the Isekai version made it even worse. Anytime anything changes the medium, a new dynamic is created. So, is the writing weaving a multi-layer story for this Isekai? No. Are the characters changed to match the shift in mediums? No. The characters carry over faithfully with a few tweaks here and there. The new dynamic added to the story is the simple addition of Isekai tropes into DC properties. In the first episode, just seeing Harley Quinn's origin story of Suicide Squad in anime form was so entertaining. Joker as always never fails to be a badass at every frame. A piano-driven car may give the Batmobile a run for its money. Harley vs Katana was awesome to see as well, but we have seen that in previous DC projects. It was the Isekai elements that was particularly unique for this show. A gate to the new world was found by the US government. Harley Quinn, Peacemaker, Deathstroke, Clayface and King Shark are assigned with the task to conquer the Isekai world. They stumble upon a human versus monster conflict, and a bunch of cool shots and fights between the Oaks and Suicide Squad occurs, showcasing their abilities and personality. They end up inside jails, which is a fitting end to this ragtag group of anti-heroes. Then the next episode was a break-in from the prison story, the typical Suicide Squad formula we all came to love. Despite the diversity of the Isekai genre, one thing that has consistently been into its story writing is magic. I love this addition because it separates from its live-action version with unique abilities usually given to the squad instead of the antagonist. Moreover, what's really nice about this version is the power-up they got because of that very magic system. The first glimpse of that can be seen with Harley Quinn's inhuman strength, kinda like Superman, unlocking powerful abilities while binding together with a monster with bound to be a successful endeavor for this squad. I don't necessarily enjoy the DJ lights here, but the shenanigans is always a joy to watch. With this rise of social power, they get an opportunity to have an audience with the Queen. A freedom for manpower negotiation is held, ensuring that they will have a free will to do their thing. This is where the core plot of the anime is laid out. The first one is the US government trying to conquer the newly found world, and the other is to end the war between the monsters and humans. Here, we also are introduced to the Princess of the Kingdom, who wants the conflict to simmer down as soon as possible. She is definitely for the people-type leader, the exact opposite of the Queen, who I find to be very sus to say the least. One thing I really hope will happen is a birds of prey type relationship between Fiona and Harley Quinn. I do like their chemistry because Fiona wants to be like Harley, but is too timid to do so. Harley is annoyed with the princess because she was also like that before meeting Joker. Then we get the episodic antagonist of the episode 3, which is Ratman. His ability has also upgraded to gain control over the werewolves instead of rats. In the DC world, he could only control rats. The implication for this upgrade is huge. It also shows that the show will not shy away from breaking the rules DC imposed on its characters. That's the one big thing I'm enjoying as of right now. Defeating Ratman was a cakewalk for them. We also see the upgrade of Clayface as well, and it makes me curious about the power of the other squad members will get, especially King Shark because he is just the best. Redman comes back in episode 4, but it was a cakewalk once again. In order to stop the time bomb on their neck, they return back to the gate, reset the timer, and it's time for the carnage to begin again. They enjoy parties with the monster and have a blast knowing their first mission was a success. After a few days of participating in the war, Deathshot, Peacemaker, and Harley, who all use guns, have started to run out of ammo. So they go on a journey to get them back. They could have never mentioned ammunition into this story, but I appreciate the realism in this moment. Every isekai has magic and waifus. So what's the next thing we all have seen in an isekai? Well, the mighty and majestic dragons. Even more so, why not a dragon hatchling that thinks Harley Quinn is their mother? Never in a million years would I have imagined that Harley Quinn would be the next mother of dragons and fear of James. Like I said, there are a few tweaks given to the characters, but they never feel like new people. The writers did an amazing job of making a Japanese version of Suicide Squad while keeping the identity of the characters identical. The anime version will allow more creative ways of showcasing powers, fights, and conflict, which I'm all for. I will say sometimes the animation does dip in quality, but I can get past those moments when the core story is fun and exciting. It might be my bias of the Suicide Squad franchise, but I do believe that it is second only to Oshinoko for this season. It seems that the next episodes will focus on the Thinker, whom I love. His addition makes me very excited because he is the one that cooks the experiments that usually affect humans negatively. On top of that, if the magic makes his big brain even more of a big brain, sky is the limit for him. Very excited for the next episodes, and I hope the deep in quality is less frequent in the coming episodes. I hope many people will enjoy this like I did, and until next time, meet you in the dungeons of anime.